For the past 4 days, the AVP has brought us the sand and sun, and serving, setting, and spiking with some of the nation's top volleyball players.
Here at the AVP Finals, April and Jen are the underdogs, but it seems they have all the right ingredients to win at an elite level. April and Jen lose their first game. To win the next 2 games and take the match, they'll have to remember, Games 2 is a win. That makes the final game the tiebreaker. And to rise above the competition, they need the final moments of the final game. It's down to the wire for the ones I'm rooting for. Then they dig deep, drawing on victory. How sweet it is, especially when they've sweated so hard on the sand to combine all the right ingredients into a recipe for success. There were the tree huggers, the Rubik's Cube, and even a Transamerica-shaped car. But SanFranciscoIM.com was specifically invited to chronicle Team 32, the Burrito Bomber. And after sending harvest off to Whole Foods, the coffee grounds are then composted at local farms, achieving Better Ventures' mission for zero waste. How to do that? Get the word out. In all 7 continents, Project Survival Media brings the most basic tools of video journalism to people defenseless against changes in their environment. Here at the 2008 Macy's Passport Show, SanFranciscoIM.com got inside access to the 2-night extravaganza of style and charity, experiencing firsthand how San Francisco's ready to wear was ready to change lives. Macy's Passport will continue with even more fashion and compassion next week in Los Angeles, expecting A-list celebs and philanthropists while continuing to be one of the most famous and entertaining benefits in California. The point is to create a message from the ground up. By combining the urgency of facts with the concern of ordinary citizens, the community creates a coalition and a greater voice that refuses to be suppressed. Your first impression of Corinne Sue could come across as the intelligent but shy teenager. But in the zone, behind the net, and birdie after birdie, Corinne shows us a completely different athlete. Corinne is like a wall. Nothing gets past her even as the birdies fly unpredictably into her court. But with the heart and footwork of a pro, she shoots the birdie back exactly where she wants it to go every single time. For most of us, we have a good idea of where our forefathers came from, why they came, and how they wanted us to embrace a culture that was entirely new and truly American. The vibrant sea of plaid kilts and the unwavering sounds of the bagpipe was a call to once again gather for the Scottish Highland Games. San Francisco IM talked to Scottish countrymen, descendants, and enthusiasts alike, went to the front lines of the infamous caber toss, engaged in the buzzing and frolicking, and indulged in the abundance of fine whiskey, meat pies, and even haggis. And if you were like the many that happened to be Scottish, you were bound to reunite with one or more of the countless clans celebrating their lineage.